Hello, today I'd like to demonstrate for you how I can import a DXF file from a digital templating device. I'm going to run my project through Automatic Cam, which applies toolpaths automatically. I'll highlight for you an update to corner management that was released in EasyStone version 26.5. And then lastly, I'm going to show you Auto Disposition, where we can apply vacuum pods to a table underneath our pieces in an automatic way. Let's get started. First, going to the file import, and I'm going to find the DXF file that I'd like to work with, and I'll say OK. All the objects are imported, and they're delivered to a single part. Each object, though, is organized on different layers from our digital templating device. So one of the first steps for me is to divide these into independent parts. I'll start by selecting all my objects. I'll go to my command here, split project, and then click on insert. You can see my selection's now done, so I'll say close. And move to my parts layer window, and you can see I have 3 different parts. All my layers, applicable layers at least for each part, has been retained. From here, I move into the machining phase. I choose one of the parts to work with. It's asking me right now to declare a box, or basically a stock model of our piece or the slab. It's not really critical at this point because Automatic Cam is going to do that for all 3 parts after I click the button. So I've clicked Automatic Cam, and I'm going through my list of Automatic Cam associations. And I have one specific for these style parts and digital templating device. So I'll say OK. Automatic cams can be separated into different material thicknesses, different materials, different toolings, all kinds of different ways. We have no limit to the number of automatic cam associations. And just that fast, you can see that all the tool pathing has been done for me automatically. Not only for my first part, but for every part in my list. You can see as I click through here, I have the drill holes, the different edge finishes, and polishing. Also for part number 3. Corner management. I mentioned I was going to highlight this. And here we can see we have different slowdown into and out of corners. So with my slowdown values, I declare a distance before and after the corner that I'm going to slow down, the kind of slowdown that I'd like to do, whether it's on internal or external corners, and internal or external arcs. When I start my simulation, watch my feed rate here, and you can see I'm ramping down or slowing down gradually into the corner and increasing my feed rate coming out. Now that is something that I've set in my kit, so we can see that for any part in any of the operations where it's applicable. Again, slow down corner values in my tool parameters. I can set those corner feed rates as needed. You can see the feed slowdown rate here. I get to my finger bit. You can see the feed rate slowing into the corner and ramping out. That was corner slowdown management, an updated feature we have in version 26.5. From here, I'm moving into the disposition phase. My parts arrived kind of placed wherever, no real rhyme or reason yet. But I can organize these pieces. I'm rotating this one with pressing and holding shift and left clicking. Once I get the position I want, I'll say OK, and I can move my part around. One feature we've had for some time is the ability to locate repetitive stops on our machine. In this instance, I wanted the part to locate at the front right corner of the table And I can do that something similar with all my pieces. So this one I'll move to the front left corner, which is my dedicated position number 1. This one is now in the way, so I want to actually rotate it. Shift left click, click again, say OK. And now I'm going to locate this into position 3. Once I've got my pieces spread out, I can now use my automatic sub-pieces disposition. I set some parameters. I'm going to stay 1 inch away from the border and a minimum of 2 inches away from each specific vacuum pod. And I can increase my density or decrease it as I need. I'll start the positioning. Now you can see EasyStone is working to place out my vacuum pods. I can start with the largest surface area pod and work to the lowest, or vice versa. Once this is complete, I'm not locked into what's delivered to me. I can add additional vacuum pods if I choose. I can move around what has been placed for me as I need or as I want. From here, I move into the do it phase, where I can generate my part programs and see a machine simulation. The machine simulation is going to go through every tool on every part. I have my project optimized currently so that I work with one tool completely before making a tool change. I'll speed this up just for the interest of time, and you can see all the tools work on all the parts. And that's the end of the machine simulation. Other things I can do in the do it phase are to generate a time, length, and cost estimate, showing me what I could expect this project to run for on the CNC. And then lastly, send it to my CNC machine directly from inside the software. Thanks for watching this demonstration of Automatic Cam, our new updates to slowdowns in corners and auto disposition. Have a great day.